Hearing a voice in the dark tells me this is the new world. And in this world, you can play with whatever the heck you want. I'm Billy from the One Stop Geek Shop podcast, repping the One Stop Geek Shop podcast. Find me on Twitter at the_man_, the underscore swan underscore man at twitter.com. Today, got me all riled up, as it were, because we're doing a little Western style with the dime novel Legends Texas Ranger, available exclusively through smalljoes.com and Chicken Fried Toys website, Chicken Fried Toys. They're an independent action figure creator that specializes in 1/18 scale, specifically cowpokes. And they've done their start was on Kickstarter about 2 years ago. And I found them on Facebook, so you should too, because they have all manner of things that are always popping through. They're also on Instagram dropping their product with a lot of prototypes. So you get to see their artwork in real time as they do the process. The downside to that is the prototypes, the imagery, and all of that they showcase is rarely available in a timetable that average merchandise would be. So it's going to be a minute, because I got Wave 1 2 years after the Kickstarter started, and I got them through a third party of Small Joe. Sorry, but I'm continuing to have some loyalty to them because their product is just that good. You are paying a premium with the dime novel Legends because they are premium, and we are the market. We decide. And so I think it says on every card, ages 25 plus, adult collectible figure, and it is. They are very much the G.I. Joe 25 style of articulation and sculpt, which makes it very cool if you want to do any Westworlding. Far superior to the Diamond previous toys. Or, just if you have some horses laying around, but they also make horses. And they're good with, everyone's inspired by the Vitruvian Hacks by Boss Fight Toys. And this guy is the newest to be added since Wave 1 and all the extras, which you can find on Small Joe's, I would recommend. But yeah, so we're going to unbox this guy. And this is the first video that I've gotten to do with anything that's like a G.I. Joe, since the recent G.I. Joes are special. So what I like to do is preserve the card. So you're going to get a little fingernail action, a little ASMR as I go up the glue line. The card art on these is really cool because the card art is wanted poster. It's got a little info on it describing, not quite as a file card, but close. There's no little cutout option there. Why doesn't he use the giant knife? That's a good question. This is going to get... Come on. There we go. Ooh. That was real nice. Look at that. Good things. So there's my bubble. Preserved. A little baggie of accessories and the card. This file card's going to join my Vitruvian Hacks file card. Very similar. And it's going to join my G.I. Joes, which I keep. So it's kind of like a Dexterian, Jeff Lindsay-esque like ritual of me to put things in the little stack and now you're with your friends now. So there's that. The back of the card says Texas Ranger 1872. What does that mean? Texas Ranger 1872. The first Texas Rangers were formed in 1823, where each man had to provide his own horse, rifle, pistol, and 100 rounds of ammunition. From 1823 to 1865, the Rangers patrolled the Texas frontier, providing protection from Indiana and Mexican raiders. Indians. Ha! I didn't wear my glasses. Indiana Raiders. What the hell? After the Civil War, Rangers were reformed into two distinct battalions. The Frontier Battalion, which operated along the western frontier, and the Special Force, which patrolled the Nueces Strip. Not good with my Mexican, though I am Mexican, to stop incurring Mexican bandits. By the 1870s, the Rangers transitioned from Indian fighters to hunting the numerous outlaws within Texas. This tradition continues today, as the Texas Rangers are one of the premier law enforcement organizations in the world. Or something like that. Let's slide this bad boy off and take a look. They said the sculpt, ASMR, was a bit Freddie Mercury-esque in the completion, and I can see that. But these are very fragile in one regard that their joints set based on these shirt molds. So it's suggested with every package I've received from Chicken Fried Toys, be it Small Joe's or Direct, that it has a little piece of paper that tells you they should probably warm the joints with some hot water to make sure they're loose so they don't crack. Like I'm kind of sweating there. And his joints are tight. But I think I got an elbow loose. I'm very decent at not breaking. Like you can feel when it's going to give and when it isn't. And the shirt tops, yeah. So we're probably not getting an articulation thing, but this is a newer belt because I have the series with a knife holster and a gun holster. You can see the details. Knife, gun. It's got his spurs. There's excellent paint deco. I have definitely gotten to see this line grow from its origins with the first wave to present because the little details are there. And this one's got a lot of fine little details you see on the boots. So let's check out what his accessories are. So we got a Chicken Fried Toys base, which happens with every Dime Novel Legends fig. Depending on the color, it is a lot like the Vitruvian Hacks base. So there you go. 3 little peggies. Comes with awesome rifle, hat, knifey, and his peacemaker. Long, there it is. Long. It's a long one. And this one has 2. Oh, snap. 2 stars. One has no marking. I don't know. It's so tiny. Let's see. One is a regular star that you can glue on at your leisure. And that doesn't have any inscription. And the thing that makes this special, which you saw me mark out for it just now, so yeehaw, I believe it has an inscription on it, as small as it is. Let me see. Yeah. Let me see what it says here. Yeah. Rangers. A Ranger star. Boop. Can't read it from there. But he has a Ranger print on the star. The other star is very similar to the stars that came with like the figure made for not technically Bass Reeves, but Bass Reeves. And that's what's cool about them is that they have like not Wyatt Earp Tombstone style and not Bass Reeves and not the Lone Ranger and not Quigley from Quigley Down Under and not, character actors and whatnot. And they use a lot of their fans on Kickstarter. They use a lot of sculpts to make them the heads that put your hat on, boy. They make if you're a part of the Kickstarter, they have opportunities for you to be one of the sculpts and to have like deep involvement with the production. I think that's really cool to watch soup to nuts how put his knife in, how a figure line goes from a concept to 3D. So there's the dealio. He's kitted out. He doesn't have his badge and he's not bending at the elbows at the moment because I don't want to break him. As again, it is a costy thing. I mean, but if you're in that world, if you're into Vitruvian Hacks, if you're into 118, if you're into good 118, then it's kind of worth it because then, like me, I have all these cowboys. It's so modular. And I think that's part of the fun is that they are so modular. You can be whoever you really want to be in this world where we play. But that is all there is for the Texas Ranger 1872. Check out Chicken Fried Toys at the respective website and social medias. Check us out at the One Stop Geek Shop podcast, available on iTunes, Stitcher, and all fine things. And this YouTube channel. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and do all that good stuff, partner. And I'll catch you down the trail, one way or the other. And